Good afternoon. Today we continue to explore Rabbi Sacks' position of the weekly Parashat and weekly chapter of Torah. And today we will talk about weekly chapter Va'era. So what is it about? We remember that in last chapter Shmot, Moses take leadership on his side, and he decides to go to Egypt together with Aaron, and he decides to ask Pharaoh to liberate Jewish people and all his nation. And by the way, he wasn't successful in the first step, because he asked Pharaoh and Pharaoh said no, and then he show some evidences that he speak with God, and that he can make impact to Egypt, like issue with a snake, and Pharaoh wasn't excited about that and still said no, and he give much more work and much more slave work for slaves, so for Jewish people. And Moshe sees that his effort even give much worse condition to his people, and it generally was very disappointing for him. And we remember that in last weekly parasha in Shmot, he also was not sure that he is the leader, and because he can speak very nicely and so on and so forth. In the next part of explanation, Rabbi Sacks said about other leaders in new history, like Mahatma Gandhi, who want to gather together Hinduist and Muslim people, but it wasn't successful. He also explained 27 years in prison for Nelson Mandela, which was very hard period, and examples on some other leaders. And he said that on position of Jim Collins, who is very famous expert on leadership, he said that some people just lucky and some people real leaders, and real leaders can move through different challenges and hard times and still moving forward and still be a leader. And people who just lucky, they have some success in one period of time, but they can't handle any difficult time. And that's why generally God's help also show in next parashat that Moshe was successful in his leadership, and that still he must move through the hard times and through some disappointing moments. So I think that it's pretty good inspiration moments for all of us. Thank you for listening.